Hey everyone, it's Nicholas Wilton at Art to Life, and I wanted to talk about this question that comes up a lot about how you can get over your fear of failure. And I just want to say that this is a huge barrier for making really great work, that fear part. And so today I just want to share with you a couple ideas that might be helpful for that. This is things that have helped me. The first thing that well, let me just, this is a cool story that kind of illustrates this, and I forget who told this to me, but, or maybe I made it up, I can't even remember, but it was a story about these two ski racers that were going to, that they were going to compete, and it was this huge, like, you know, the big, huge race. And one of them was, came up to the other one, like right before they were about to race. It's like this downhill race, you know, when those downhill slalom, when they go next to each other. And one said to the other, you know, I'm gonna beat you at this thing, you know, kind of intimidating. And the other ski racer said, well, yeah, the only problem you have is that you have to win. And I think this is a really great idea. Like when there's so much pressure on yourself to win, because it means so much, it often eludes you. The winning is, you don't actually accomplish it. The person who can be at ease because it's okay if they don't win. And so, you know, that idea of, you know, that derailed that skier, and the person, and the one that was more relaxed about it won. Because when you don't care so much, you can do better, right? And it's so relevant to art making. This whole piece about fear can really block you. So what's, you know, a couple ideas here is that you've got to disassociate yourself from what you're making is actually not you. Like, and that art making is a process of becoming you. So you want to focus on the process and really gas on that. Like, that's really cool, and de-emphasize the results you get on Wednesday. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, and then Thursday's good. You know, I used to just so focus and judge everything based on like what I made. And I just had this real roller coaster, and it's a drag. And it also stops you, because you're so uptight, it stops you from being loose and in the moment with your work. So getting that fall in love with the process, fall in love with skiing, right? It's the joy of doing this so you can be present in it that makes a great outcome. You won't make an amazing piece of work if you're so fearful of not pulling it off. You have to be willing to risk, like, you know, it's like pretending there's a net below you, even though there is none, can make you perform a lot better. The other point is that that art making is, it's about learning, and it's about change. And art is, by its very definition, about learning. And that's what you're involved in. The product of it, the evidence of it, is sort of the byproduct. And that learning is going to look messy. It's not going to look perfect. And actually, perfection isn't that interesting in the product. Like having the mistakes, having the unevenness, having the risk, all those things makes for really, really good work, which is what you're trying to do. You know, so trying to avoid this piece that's so important to your work, to strong work, is crazy. You know, it blocks you. It totally blocks you. So reframing it to where, you know, it's about almost like embracing the fear that you can do this, and that you want to understand that the art, that fear is going to make the work stronger, and that it's that mistake, if you want to call it that mistake, reframing that to, you're either going to learn something new, because that's what the mistake will teach you, a wrong direction, you'll be able to see it, course correct, or you're going to pull it off. But those are the only two outcomes if you think of it that way. Those two possibilities are both positive. This is the cool thing about art. Like art has that built in it. It isn't so like that with other things that you have to be perfect at, or you really can't make a mistake on a driving test or whatever. But with art, both outcomes are good. So that's just a really great way to reframe it for yourself. And understanding that if you can push the fear back and reconnect with a different way of thinking about it, you will be looser, you will be more joyful with it. The work will feel less encumbered by you, by your, clutchingness. That's what makes great work, is when you look at it, you can feel the artist they're just having a great time, and they're not limited. They can go anywhere, they can try things. And when we look at the work, we get that feeling back, and that's a really cool thing to have in the work. It's like it just came out of a flow state, not a clutched, need to be perfect feeling. That will come across in the work, and people can feel it. It's not the right thing. So anyway, those are a couple of ideas that you can use for this. They're the main ones I use when I get sort of that conservative. It's like, what am I afraid of here? What actually am I afraid of? Anyway, let me know in the comments how you work around fear when you feel that, because there's a million ways to do this, and we need all of them. Also, I said last week that I was going to give away this Four Agreements book, and I have a winner here. Her name's Nina. So Nina Souther, if you shoot us an email at info@arttolife.com, we will send this out to you, and I will sign it. And I think I said I was going to do a drawing of Maisie in here, which I'll do. So anyway, thanks a lot for being here, you guys. And by the way, thanks so much for those of you who are commenting on our new YouTube channel. We've got some really cool videos we've posted in there. So if you want to check that out and become a member, we're seeing how YouTube's a really great place for me to share teaching, because it's videos, and everyone in YouTube wants to learn how to do things. So we're putting a lot of focus on that. So go check that out. And for those of you who are new here, go ahead and download that Color Tips PDF. It's a lot of great information about bringing and improving color in your work. All right, guys, hope your Sunday is awesome. Okay,